Demon Souls first playthrough walkthrough for ArmageddonGaming.com. That is a mouthful.
It is. It is.
I'll think of something better eventually. But in this video we're gonna go to 1, 2, which is the probably where you should go to next after 1, 1. This place is kind of tricky. The enemies are fairly simple, but there are a few instances where the combination of enemies is pretty bad. So you're gonna start out with a bunch of these slime dudes. They're the same thing as the first level before this. And there's a lot of them kind of bunched up, and they like to stab me in the back because they suck. But yeah, this is a good place to farm for those stones I mentioned earlier as well, because these things have a pretty high chance of dropping them.
Okay, I'm gonna do it now, and it's the last one, I promise, okay?
You're gonna do it? Okay.
Yeah. If you jump to the top and go all the way to the right, warp zone.
Really?
Yeah.
Takes me to the dark world?
No, it takes you to warp. It takes you to like world 2, 3, 3, 4, or 5.
One of those.
I don't remember. I haven't played Demon Souls in a really long time.
I think you may be thinking of 6-1.
It's been at least 10 years since I played.
You should pick it up again. It's pretty fun. Definitely ends.
It's difficult to beat without the fire flower.
Yeah, I noticed the same thing, but I like the one where you pick up the leaf, whatever that leaf was that made you like fly.
Ah,
yes,
like turns you into
cat thing.
Kind of like a raccoon.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
But what about the Karibo shoe?
Karibo shoe? I don't.
You could walk on spikes and stuff, and you're in a friggin' shoe.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. That was weird.
Okay, anyway.
So here's the dragon.
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, he's our friend.
Huh?
So this level, you're gonna be timing things, and I hope you're very good at timing things. I hope you like sprinting a lot, because that's what we're gonna be doing. So, but first, before we do that, I'm gonna get stuck on this wall. For some strange reason, I have to hit it with my sword. That's what I do in real life as well. Just hit things with my sword. But down here, if you saved Ostrava in the first area of this world, he's gonna be down here trapped again because he sucks. He's gonna say stuff to you like, "Ooh, I need help again. I don't know how this happened. I suck. Help me."
Look at me.
And he's gonna speak a lot of gibberish. Doesn't matter. I just kept it because I don't have to walk through. But he's gonna be in the bottom area. Like when we go across this bridge, basically where the dragon is, there are gonna be places we can get downstairs, and it's really dark and scary down there. And you're probably not gonna want to go. But if you want to save this guy, we're gonna do it. We're gonna have to champ it.
Okay, do you want to save this guy?
For the sake of our good tendency and our overall nice character, yes, we do. Or we can kill him, which would put you toward Black World tendency.
Can you just
think character?
By kill him, you mean like let him out and kill him, or just leave him to rot?
I think you can leave him, but then he disappears, and you can't get the item off of him that you want. Like, he literally will just disappear, I think.
So you're just better off killing him for the loot then?
Yeah, if you want the item off, if you want his key, you're better off killing him or saving him. Anyway, but here I have to take all my stuff off again because I have to be able to sprint through here. So I'm gonna wait for the dragon to show up. He takes forever to show up this time for some strange reason, I think. But there'll be multiple soul signs on the ground, usually, that tell you where it's safe to stand.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can just kind of look where the fire is, and you'll be able to run. And I barely make it. I run out of stamina halfway through, and he's right behind me. So yeah, that's not good. Stamina is good to have, but at this first tower, I'm gonna find... I'm trying to remember what's on top. I don't think there's anything terribly useful up here. I just kill these guys because I can. I don't want them coming down and knifing me later.
So, you said you've played this game for about 10 hours so far?
My main character has like 30 hours.
Okay. Have you ever run into one of those signs on the ground that said, like, it's safe up ahead, and it's not?
Yeah, that pretty much happened to me like at the beginning of the game.
So you got trolled?
Yeah. I didn't fall for it, but I was like, it's like, take a step off. and it's clear like pit to nowhere. So yeah, you have to be careful of them sometimes. They're not always so truthful. I don't think I kept the edit in, but I do get hit by the dragon once because I get too close. And I'll tell you when it is because it's kind of misleading. Because the rule of thumb right here is you get close to these large carriages and you're safe, but there's one part where it's not. That'll be later. For now, we're going to go down to the deep dark hole of scariness.
There's traps ahead, be careful.
No, there isn't actually. There are enemies that like to ambush you. No, but we're going to make a left down here. We're going to go both ways eventually, but we're going to make a left for now. And they're going to be guys with bows hiding in the darkness who are going to shoot you before you can even see them. And there's this guy right here that I do remember. At, like the last second. They like to jump out of you and knife you in your butt. We don't want that to happen.
That's dirty.
Yeah. I know you like it like that. You are bow users ahead. Yep, there's one. There's like 3 or 4 of them. And they kind of scatter themselves distance-wise. So it's difficult to really get a large amount of them. I think I take a few hits. Yeah, I take that one. Get kind of lucky there. So just zigzag, it's a good way to avoid it. Hiding these walls. We're taking so many hits. I'm trying to remember what this item is. Okay, resistance. Yeah, there's another one. There are a lot of rings in this game that are fairly useless, and that's one of them. For the most part. So don't really get their loot until they're all dead, otherwise they're likely to kill you, and they kind of volley sometimes if you get really unlucky, and it'll stun lock you and kill you pretty quick, particularly in soul form. We wouldn't want that. And with that, here's Ostrava. He's going to give us grass. He's going to give us the good shit too.
Oh yeah.
Like the really good shit, like the dark grass.
Cali bud.
Sure. Purple nurple.
No, I don't want to get a purple nurple from him.
But he's just going to walk around now and he's going to be okay. At least I think. Pretty sure he's going to be fine. And now we're going to go back to where we got down here from and continue going the other way because we need to go buy something. This is where the Dregling merchant is, who was the merchant we looked at in 1-1. So here we have I believe it's a new enemy. We have dogs now, so cat lovers will like this. They're really nasty.
You mean I'll like this?
Yeah, because you get to kill them.
Yes.
That's the best.
You know, it's not so much that I like cats, it's that I really hate dogs.
Yeah, that's a lot of people's opinions.
Yeah, they're really annoying.
Yeah, they like to bark. As you know, my dog. I'm surprised
it's not that they like to bark. It's that's the only thing they really know how to do. And when they get started, they really don't stop. It's just annoying.
Yeah, you've been around some pretty shitty dogs.
I have.
But if you have the Thief's Ring, you can do a pretty good job of kiting one of them out at a time. And that's what you want to do, because they run, jump, and they jump at your shield, assuming you have your shield up. And then put a strong attack on them. And that should be enough to kill them. But always make sure they hit your shield, because they kind of get stunned for a second, and that's enough to kill them.
Ooh.
If you get multiple ones after you, you're probably dead. As you can see, you'll see it right here, I think. I think right here I pulled 2, and it takes away about half my health in a second. And it's not fun, because they start to alternate the lunges. I should do a pretty good job that time. But I've died just on 2 dogs before. Only 2 has been enough to kill me. And we wouldn't want that.
No.
I'm trying to remember what happens now. I don't know where I'm going. Alright, keep going forward. There's only one way to go. Guess there's more Dreglings. And more grass. We can always use grass. This is the crappy kind, though. This is like the shit you get from your grandma. Your grandma does grass. But here's the Dregling merchant. He's gonna have some new items, and he's gonna have the Claymore, which is a 2-handed weapon. It's gonna have a Claymore.
Oh.
Claymore. Get it?
I was gonna say, which side do you hold towards yourself?
The wrong side. So
this is one of those games where as soon as you get like a 2-handed weapon, you lose your shield.
Not necessarily. That is
Really?
not the case. You can use any weapon in this game, either one-handed or two-handedly, if you're that good, if you have the stats. I think I was checking the wiki map here. I'm trying to remember where I was. And we will see more of that later. Because when I get to the boss in this level, I actually can't kill him until I go grind a bit, which is something you'll probably face as well. By the way, when we took this path, we skipped the dragon area. The dragon never showed up here, so we actually skipped an entire area. So you can weigh the consequences of if you want to face the dragon or go into the creepy hole. Either way, it's gonna suck. But as I was saying, something about swords. I don't remember. Yes, I had to go grind, and you'll probably end up grinding yourself for items, and you'll see that towards the end that I am using the Claymore, which has been upgraded using some of the stones that we've picked up so far. Some of the ones I've actually bought, and I'm actually using it for the most part with two hands, which you need a lesser amount of stats. Like I think to use the Claymore, you need 15 strength. The wiki is wrong. It says 14, but it's wrong. So you can use that weapon two-handed at 14 strength, and you can use it one-handed at 20 strength for maximum damage.
You have to hit it in its weak spot for maximum damage.
Yeah, I gotta climb like all over it, and there's gonna be like a glyph, and then I'm gonna stab my sword in, and then I'm probably gonna fall off because he starts to shake. I'm sure nobody gets the reference. I don't even think you get the reference. But I'm gonna take all my crap off again. This part took me 5 tries. I thought it would be easier, but it wasn't. And my first playthrough, it took me just as many tries. Right here is as far as you go up. That carriage is death. For some reason, all the other safe spots are lined up with the carriage, but this one isn't. So you want to stay further back. And we're gonna wait for the opportune time. And if you haven't died in this game yet, you're probably gonna die here.
No.
Because this part is not friendly. So you're gonna run over here, avoid the archers on top, and try to take out these archers on the bottom quickly. Very quickly, because there's a knight right here. And he's going to kill you really quickly, and you can't back up too fast. You can see my souls right back there. I get lucky here, I get a few backstabs on him. But if you go too far backwards, the dragon's going to kill you, or you're going to get hit by the archers. If you go too far forward, you're going to run into the second blue-eyed knight that's here. And it's kind of a pain because both of these guys are aggressive ones. So once they're on you, they're gonna seek you out until you're dead. You can see here's some of my souls. I've died multiple times trying to get here. I actually died on the second one time. That was not fun. Tries to do something cute there. As long as you hold your shield up and you're at a fair amount of stamina, you can usually take the hit and continue walking and get a backstab. But I get kind of unlucky. Character wants to not backstab him. Apparently push him, because pushing knights helps. Finally dies here eventually. So up ahead is where I make the... Yeah, I'm like an uber PvP master. But right here is where I make the cut. And I will show you where to get the items that I do have in another video later on. Right now I have some light armor on. I got my Claymore that I've gotten enough strength to use with one hand now, as well as my shield, and it's going to help us defeat this boss. So here's the answer to your question, Ryan. I'm wielding a two-handed sword with one hand.
I can see that.
I'm a total badass.
Yes.
So, for Tower Knight, here's what you can do if you are a royal. Kill all these archers, and then stand sort of on the edge, and just hit and run him with Soul Arrow in the head, which you can target. And he will die very quickly. And you have pretty much infinite mana as a royal, because of the items you start out with regenerate your mana very quickly. Or magic points or whatever it is.
So what is he doing right now that's attacking you?
He's shooting these bolt things, like he's shooting like spears at me. And as long as there's a wall between you and it won't hit you. There are a few times here where it should have hit me but didn't. I get kind of lucky, but I don't think it hurts that much. Right here you get to see me fail like 5 or 6 times. I completely miss, and that thing should have hit me. I get wall blocked, which if you played this game, you know wall blocking sucks. I miss again. I miss again. I get shot, and then he shoots another one of those things at me. I probably should have gotten hit by that one. I finally kill him. I see that one coming. I'm like, oh, fuck. And that pretty much goes right through me. Do it better than that, please. But anyway, since there's not much to block from a lot of enemies in the game, I was waiting for him to shoot another one of the spear things. We're going to two-hand this, and it's going to give us a damage increase. So right as he does that, I'm going to sprint down. And the key to this fight is to stay behind him. So assuming you're not like a cheap-ass magic character, or you're a royal who's using your cheap-ass magical spell, you're going to actually take this like a man and use your...
Listen to this.
Yeah, you're going to use your weapon.
Oh,
So,
I hate so... Why are you hating on magic users?
if you played this game, you'd know why magic users are bad. I almost get one-shotted right there, by the way. He does this step-back thing that sucks. That. It should have hit me and killed me, but it didn't. But yeah, magic users in this game are kind of notorious, particularly in PvP. Maybe I'll explain why later, but PvP is not why we're here. We're here to kill this guy. He actually blocks the steps here, and I don't want to risk trying to run past him, because you can run between his legs, because he is large enough for that. Multiple ways. But the idea is to chop at his ankles enough to the point where he falls down, which I was using like my one-handed weapon I started with at the beginning of the game, and it was not doing any damage, and it was kind of pathetic. Which is why I really like two-handed weapons in this game. Most melee weapons in this game are very effective if used correctly, and if buffed right. I don't actually have any buffs for this just yet. I will probably show where to get some good weapon buffs later. But yeah, I think I mentioned this, I don't remember. The key is just staying behind him. I get a little bit lucky this time, because he's almost always looking the wrong way for some strange reason. It may be aided by the Thief's Ring, I'm not 100% sure. As you can see, his legs are really starting to juice. I'll run away when he does that, because it's an area of effect spell. He's going to jump back right here, probably. Oh, no, he doesn't. Yeah, I break the other one. He just needs a little bit more, and he'll fall down. So it's pretty much rinse and repeat. I think I get a little bit lucky this time. I wasn't intending to actually win. I ended up actually doing it when I was recording, so. But a lot of the same things apply for melee combat, is don't get caught in there with your stamina at 0, because it's going to hurt really bad. You wouldn't want to get one-shotted like I did 5 or 6 times before this, would you?
No.
That's right, you wouldn't. That's why you have to buy Jesse Be Gone, and don't let him fall on you. It actually hurts. So many games that it doesn't happen, but in theory it would, particularly a shield that large. So when he's on the ground, make sure he doesn't fall into the wall, because he'll like clip through the wall and you won't be able to get to his head, and that's not good. Good thing I grassed there, otherwise he would have killed me. As you can see, the advantages of having a rolling character are pretty good. The armor really wouldn't have helped at all. So it's the same thing now. You actually do a little bit of damage by hitting him in the feet. But next time he goes down, he's definitely going to be dead.
That's a shame, because this guy's like the iconic
boss
of this game.
I've seen people kill him in under a minute.
Wow.
It's kind of weird, I don't know, but that'll be it. You will get your Demon's Souls. So many S's in it. I'm going to run around in circles because I can. And we're not going to be able to continue in World 1 because we need to kill an archdemon first. And we don't really know what that is yet, but for now we're going to have to go to a different world. So come back next video for 2-1.